plays, super fast tempo, non-stop aggression. Like you'll see no one in all three lanes, it feels like, in the course of 30 seconds.
In the late game. Okay, they're going to use meta to get the mid tower.
Yeah, Boxy's going to come up here and try and help out with this coil, but it means he's leaving this mid lane completely undefended. It does save him, though. Mickey stays alive because of that coil. Does mean, you know, they're going to try and rapidly rotate back to mid, but he's already taken so much damage. Toss back on ILTW. Zion's there to bail him out, but Koifa still wants the kill. He sees it. He's got the Orchid. He's got the opportunity to bring the big man down, and he'll zip over and get the dub on his Zion's as well. Still has just enough mana to work with. He's not too scared of a Nature's Prophet.
Alive. It means that his pick-off potential is a lot less, but then again, he has a Storm and a Void, so I do think in retrospect this makes sense.
Nice burrow strike. Zayat's trying to stay ahead of this gank, and they lose the vision. Koifa has to jump away from Resolution. The Primal Roar is available. They're going to drop the golems here to try and save Taiga's life. Mickey, who still has that Chronosphere, is going to pop it right as he sees the Epicenter coming out from Zayat. He's going to make sure that's not going to happen. But they are dying to this Nature's Prophet. Taiga gets finished up, I believe, by the Necronomicon, and then the Nature's Prophet killed the Storm, so there's nothing left. Mickey's left on his own. No one continues to go through these supports, as now he takes on Insania as well. And the hunt continues. They're going to use Out of Coil. Jump in. There's a combo up from Taiga that does manage to get the kill onto the Shadow Demon and protects Mickey's life. But this time around, it's certainly a team fight win for Virtus Pro. Jenkins, when you see a team just try and pummel down a 4 position, they can't even do that. Taiga jumping in with the Fatal Bonds. They have the Chronosphere out. A good amount of damage being laid into this Beast Man. Is going to finish him off. No! Zayat survived earlier. Gets the stun onto Mickey. Saves Resolution's life and gets the kill on Mickey. As a result, they're looking to come in still trying to finish off the Stand King. One more buyback from Taiga. Does manage to take away this Aegis. Mickey, this is all in at this point in time. Liquid, they need to be able to bring down Zayat. Finally, they do, but Boxy and the rest of the team, they're all falling apart. Mickey's getting some good damage in thanks to that upheaval, but he has to stay away from ILTW. That melee core with all of his illusions. Taiga clears him out real nice and quick. No one, he's the scary one. Thanks to all that range for him. It's him and ILTW together against the world. And Mickey just time walked into it. Pops Samantha trying to finish him off. He doesn't have the time walk to be able to get away. Toss up in the air from Taiga a little bit more to finish off Noah, but he's surviving the BKB. Can he do it? The disruption. Solo will bail him out. Oh, gets him at the last second, but by God, it was worth it. No one may eventually die, but it cost Liquid so many buybacks here. Virtus Pro. I mean, there is this Roshan that's coming up in a minute time, so they are going to have to come outside of their base for that, no doubt.
Do you see Solo's build? He has a hood. And
really?
Bracer, he's
Taiga
Bracer
with a nice Avalanche Fatal Bonds combination. Look at that Chronosphere. Oh my God, that's pretty. A beautiful combination of abilities. Trying to get the Sunder off the last second, but it seemed like that was no doubt. That's what we're talking about. Liquid still has the right execution. They can win any team fight, and that's what it looks like right there. Just 3 heroes pumped up. Shout out to Taiga for seeing that opportunity and seeing it through. But I don't think Liquid not going to be able to protect it, and they may not even be able to protect this bottom lane of Barracks if Virtus Pro doesn't set up some sort of opportunity. There goes the Chronosphere, does manage to latch down 2, doesn't grab no one, and now he's been burrow struck up, and Mickey, he's going to die. He does have buyback though. They're going to still try and fight this out. Last hold here potentially for Liquid, as Boxy trying to jump into the back line. Yule Scepter up on him. Zayat's making sure that Boxy's chased away, but they don't want to play too far away from ILTWs. He's taking 1 lane of Barracks. Time to go for a second. After all, they have no meta. We've got Aegis. Blink away real quickly from Taiga. They just got to poke at Virtus Pro. Wait for a better opportunity. They got to play off of the Storm Spirit zipping in and out. Melee Barracks going down. Orchid. Glimmer Cape, and Mickey can back away, but soon it's going to come down to straight up Megas. ILTW now in melee form. See if you can fight this out. Taiga tries to make his initiation. They do manage to get this beautiful coil onto 3 in the back line. Koifa's trying to finish off. The Fatal Bond's doing a good amount of damage, but now the Orchid and Storm Spirit, he's stuck. No one beating into him, and he's down. He does have a buyback as well. Solo has already expended him, and he's on the way. Reinforcements on the way for Virtus Pro, but here comes the long zip in from Koifa off of his buyback. Tries to finish off Science, but a self-Yule Scepter saves him, goes through the Lincolns, breaks it, and gets him open for the Orchid. That no one finishes off Koifa 2 times in a row. Insania with a desperation TP out, but he will not be making it home. Don't worry, you won't be there for long, as it's looking like Liquid is just going to be cleaned up here in a 3 versus 5. Gonna try and force out that GG call as Taiga not getting away from this. That's certainly the case, and looks like ILTW got beaten down by a melee form Terrorblade. 3 heroes, no buyback. Taiga's gonna go for it, but it's him and Boxy, and neither one has the farm to stop that 5-man from Virtus.pro, claiming the Ancients. So Liquid, no doubt, just talking about what happened in this game, what they can look forward to heading into game 2.
I love that for the last
support, most likely going to be laning with the Lycan and Enigma in the off lane, 4 position for the Tiny.
It could also be Tiny Enigma supports IO core.
just have mana for it.
Yeah, just trying to get some damage in. May still be able to run him down thanks to the help of that Wolf. He disruptions himself to try and buy a little bit of time, and the Chronosphere actually catches most of the Eidolons there and stops the damage that would have finished off Solo. It did cost them the Chronosphere, but if they can get the second kill, it'd be nice, but can't stick onto him.
If they give Enigma any sort of extra regen or base int, I think he's going to be a good hero. Like, this is Enigma's biggest problem, is you use one spell and you can't use Hole. You need mana boots. Yeah. Like, this hero does not function without mana boots.
Queen of Pain leads lane, quite immediately threatening tower with the early Necronomicon pickup, because you can do that as a Lycan. Now he's going to try and kill Solo here. The disruption was used after all. This is a freebie, and you can go back to hitting that mid tower. They still have in the top lane this Queen of Pain trying to go for these kills. As he loses his mid tower, he has to get these kills, and he does manage to get Mickey at least. And Sania, less important, but probably just as likely to go down here, as he has no tether escapes really. Back in the lane he goes, but I'll just take out bottom lane. There's the black hole, and they do manage to get that Faceless Void. Boxy still trying to help him get out of this sticky situations. The Eidolons are taking up the towers. Here comes the Phoenix. He's TPing in. Can he get there in time? He's not actually going to go for the Enigma. I think maybe he could have dove. It would have been a close call, but he's not able to catch either one as a result. In fact, Boxy, he's going to turn around, see if he can kill Zayas. They're going to go for it. Dissimulate. It hits him. He reads it correctly. He reads where Zayas is going to be headed, hits him with a Dissimulate, finishes him off. He may die here as the Soul Catcher with the burn damage is coming in. Disruption, Boxy, can he help him out? Malphus, here comes the heals from Insania. The Soul Catcher's going to wear out. He gets a little bonus of HP, and now Boxy turns on a Solo. Another TP coming in from Zayas. All of these, Boxy, he has Dissimulate. He goes down to low ground. Oh, he doesn't actually go down to the river. That's where no one was going to be, but he does head into Zayas, who stops that TP pretty quick. I feel like Lycan's another one of those heroes that doesn't care super much about that change, just because it's very likely he'll take that tower anyway, even with the loss of damage on buildings.
Yeah, I mean, he hits heroes with the creeps as well, so.
They're going to try and deal with the Supernova really quickly, turn around and kill it. The Sonic Wave goes out. It takes away Insania. Mickey, he's on the run here. He's got some heroes around him. Boxy's going to make his entrance. Does a decent amount of AoE damage with the buyback coming in from the IO to help bail out Mickey, but it's too much. The Chronosphere, he's beaten down before Insania can give him the helping hand in the heals. Insania, is this going to be a dieback? The roll in from the Earth Spirit. ILTW is able to stick on him. Double kill there from Zayas, but he will die underneath this tier 2 tower. The bigger thing is we had ILTW get out.
In what is like standard Dota. That guy does not play the same game that we all play.
ILTW, they know he's here. They're going to be able to hit him with the Remnant. Nice position there from Boxy. Opens it up. Hits the initiation that's required for the follow-up there. Taiga gets the black hole. Zayas looks like he didn't have a removal, and he kind of panicked there and decided, well, I'll roll into the black hole. That doesn't work, though. No one's going to be chased down by the Lycan. Zayas is still in trouble on the side, tossed over to Solo. So they're just focusing on getting as many kills as possible. Nice shot by Zayas, though, as he does manage to kill Taiga. Still, though, it's a loss. Team fight for Virtus.pro. 4 dead, and they're going to be losing this tier 1 top. It's like they want to take this safe lane tower while there is big cooldowns, right? No relocate, no transformation, no black hole. Maybe a kill on the Boxy here, but it's a little hard to catch him. And now Rezo, gets off the Supernova, trusting his team to be able to protect him here, but they're not going to be able to. The Chronosphere, it comes too late. It was going to be so pretty. They're still managing to kill Insania, though, but it looks like Boxy's going to man up and see if he can kill Solo. Solo had tons of stacks on him, though. A bunch of magic wand charges, but Boxy's still going to be able to catch up to him, trying to jump away with the Dissimulate. Still has an Ether Remnant that manages to catch this Faceless Void, but he jumps right into Boxy here. No bashes just yet. Boxy, Astral Step. He's got another Ether Remnant. He's got his Mule Scepter. He can Mule Scepter the Void. Astral Step in another 2 seconds, and yeah, they're going to give up on this chase. They can't catch him. Boxy That was some big boy play right there. Nice juke.
Those were very nice jukes.
You've got 3 pushing cores on the side of Liquid, so they certainly don't have that problem. They built up a net worth lead, and they're going to take a tier 3 super early. Pull back onto Solo. He's dead again. Boxy, he's just an executioner in the server right now. He gets in there, chops the heads off of any support he finds, and gets out nice and clean. Mickey slowed down here. They managed to take down this melee barracks. They have to relocate up, so if he's really in trouble, Insania can bail him out. And Virtus Pro, they're gonna have to watch as Liquid walk away with that. The remnants of the melee barracks still crumble next to them.
Yeah.
What a pickup here on the Queen of Pain. This early Yule Scepter from Boxy doing some work here. The Aghanim Scepter. Oh, it almost got him. The Wolves. The Wolves, they're going to track down no one. They managed to get the kill while the relocate happens around the Supernova. And Taiga, he sees his opportunity. He hits the 2-man black hole. They've caught the void. And now Virtus Pro, they're out. Jesus.
Jump with the Nova is much easier to skill up the 2nd and 3rd points of ulti now. Odds are very even, but I'm loving Team Liquid. My entire
You can Echo 2 and then fissure the back lines, and you can get the Oracle and then kill the 2 before Oracle can get the save off.
Red touching black, safe for Jack. Red touching yellow, kill a fellow. Just in case you find a red, yellow. Oh, there's the Echo Slam initiation dodge on the 2, but the Oracle save. It bails out Mickey, and that means they still got all the damage in the tank here to pump out as ILTW tries to get the... Oh, he gets away! The Sleight of Fist into the Remnant, jump out, still gets hit by the Aether Remnant, but he almost died back there. ILTW with the quick fingers.
Against ranged heroes, too.
Yeah, great against ranged heroes, good against the Bloodstone.
Mickey, Quikva, like these heroes have a lot of problems with Scotty.
Liquid, though, they have the black hole back up, so they're just going to man mode into the Roshan pit. Will this be a good idea? They find the initiation. Yule Scepter. Oh, no, the Ember Spirit. Look at Boxy. He's going straight to the back line. He says, no, you're not going to save him. I'm going to make sure we catch you, Solo, and catch them they do. But the Ember Spirit does manage to slide away. Boxy almost getting caught by the Aether Remnant as no one turns into a Void Spirit here. They're chained up. They're trapped a little bit. This Fisher, the pullback of the vacuum onto the wall, but it doesn't matter. Mickey pops the BKB, and the Bear managed to get the lockdown onto the Darkseer. Still, though, we want to play this cautiously. They've expended some of their things. They're not going to try and chase down the rest of these heroes from Virtus Pro. They have to be careful of that wall. They have to be careful of this Echo Slam. Take down Insania before he can get off his ultimate, or maybe force it on himself. I feel like a harder job for ILTW. Let's see if he can pull it off here. Once again, the Yule Scepter into the Aether, and there's going to be the Fisher trying to delay this damage. He's veered up as well. Stunned, disruption in. Can he get out? Taiga's going to throw in the black hole to ensure the Ember Spirit kill, but that's a BKB black hole, and he's going to buy back. ILTW, he springs his trap card. He says, I'm coming back, baby, and look at it. There it goes. The vacuum, the Echo Slam, and Liquid hit the dirt. Boxy's the only one who's gonna get away, and ILTW says, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna hunt you down. He doesn't have the disable, but it doesn't matter. He didn't even pop his double damage in that team fight. He held on to it. Liquid, they all end on that bait set up by the Ember Spirit, and Virtus Pro will take the Roshan.
We've seen that. It didn't work. You can't just go for the Ember. We've seen that. It didn't work.
And you have to wonder what the communication is on like Liquid. This is moments where morale really comes to favor here. Is Taiga, he cannot afford another bad black hole. They quickly take down the Morphling, though. This is big. Do you have any setup off of it? They're going to go for it. Taiga throws out the black hole just on the Morphling, but there's the disruption save. Once again, they get a little bit more damage. He's still locked down. It looks like he is dead. This time it was worth it. This time it works out. And Liquid, ILTW, look at him. He's jumping into the back line, but he's going to be safe. Oracle saves Taiga for the time being. Resolution, he's going to be caught in as Boxy heads in and catches Solo as well. A Malefist to make sure ILTW, a dying breath of Taiga, says, no, ILTW, I will not let you get out of here. Pulled back into his tomb. That is now dead on Virtus Pro. Rune on Mickey, so they're feeling pretty good about their push to high ground here. See if they can force something. See if they can force that buyback and Abyssal Blade usage onto the Morphling. They're going to try and blow him up real quickly. Black hole number 1. There's the disruption save from Solo. Can they do it again? Taiga, he's going to go in, try and refresh, go in for another round, but no, oh no, he didn't have the mana. He didn't get the second black hole off, and no one takes him down instead, and now Mickey's in trouble. No one. He's going to be able to take down that extra kill. The Gold Scepter goes off, but it doesn't allow him to kill the Earthshaker. ILTW is going to be taken out, but a buyback immediately used. He already had the Remnant out. He joins into the team fight. Morphling's going to be able to follow that and finally take down that last record. Trying to get in. Immediately jumps in and jumps out. That Ember Spirit did not overcommit himself. He's stuck on a fissure onto the stairwell. But Virtus.pro have seen all the buybacks coming out from Liquid. They know there's a black hole still in reserve. They know there is the potential for an end game here, and they do not want to stumble into disaster.
Hold him.
He would have been stuck there for the full duration. 5-minute smoke up from Liquid. Taiga maybe closing in. They're going to double jump in. Boxy immediately trying to find whoever he can here, activating the Minotaur Horn. He is going to be slowed down by the Purge. They're going to go for it. Black hole number 1. Solo. He can't actually save him right now. He's stuck on the outside with the BKB, activated by no one. He's going to turn and fight back. The Aeontis goes out. Double waveform, back and forth. Taiga waiting for his opportunity for that second black hole. He goes in first, but there's the vacuum. It stops the black hole. No one turning it to the left right, but he's been out. No, there's the disruption from Solo. He bails him out. Can they get him out of here? Is no one? Is Morphling? Is he finally going to go down? He does. No buyback for him. ILTW struggling to get out, struggling to stay alive because it is a 3 versus 4. There's no buyback on the Enigma either. There is still a small chance that Virtus.pro can hold this out.
No one is alive and Taiga isn't alive. You have some serious problems on Liquid.
Yeah. Mickey leading the charge here, getting the stun out. There's a disruption save. A disruption being blown here, but man, ILTW jumping into that back lines. I think he was trying to stop Taiga from following up on that defensive disruption, but Taiga was very, very far behind. Going again. Mickey with those diabolic eating explosions. Boxy looking to be able to catch the Shadow Demon. This is such an important pickup. If they can actually get him, he will have buybacks. So if they can actually kill him here, force that buyback, it'll be nice. But it looks like a force that might just get him away. Boxy wants that kill and he'll have it. Inside of the fountain, they pick it up. Now Boxy just needs to be able to retreat, but he's been chained up, activates the Minotaur Horn, and starts backing away. Meanwhile, the lane of barracks is gone. Liquid cannot go for Megas just yet. They're gonna have to wrap around. Looks like the tier 2 did die at top.
A giant creep wave killed the tier 2. That was just
some sort of animation there. Look at this. Virtus.pro wrapping around on the side. They're not gonna let Liquid get set up here. They're gonna go in. They're gonna go for Taiga. Taiga activates its BKB. The Echo Slam goes out for the black hole. It locks down the 2. Catching the Morphling as well. A refresh. Another one. Is Taiga gonna go for it onto the Morphling? He will. The Soul Morphling. That's gonna lock him down. The buybacks are flowing in now. No one still survived through it all though. Managed to get back. And now ILTW, he strikes on his life. He's going to be able to run down Taiga, who buys back now, but Kappa the Gold Scepter into the Ether, and then again, he does have buyback as well. But the throne for Taiga, Koifa, they're going for the throne, but the Bear's dead, and the Eidolons won't do the damage. Liquid, they tried to make the next level play and go while VP was distracted, but the buybacks, they defend, they hold the throne, they barely keep it alive just in time. And ILTW, he knows it's time to strike, it's time to catch somebody. Kappa the Gold Scepter, eating the combination though, a TP out from the Leshrac. He goes back, he goes for the fountain, he's going for the throne, he's trying with the diabolic eating, but he's being soaked up. The false promise will end soon and Mickey will die. The throne is still intact.
He's gonna buy back.
He's gonna buy back. Can he get there fast enough though?
If they can get the Bear or Mickey, they both do so much damage.
They do so much, and the Bear! It just takes out ILTW. That's a dieback.
Does he have a raid?
He has to go for the Bear. One. He has to kill this Bear right now. The false promise is going to be used. The Bear stunning above no one right now. They don't really have a whole lot of control for him, but the BKB is going to wear out soon. He has to start backing away. He has to get back to the mountain, but he has turned in. He's being pulled back in by the Earth, and then he's dead. Meanwhile, the throne, he's going for it. Eidolon, Taiga with the Eidolons will finish it up. Taiga comes through in the clutch and closes out game 3.